Hello, my name is Gregtech82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I have just been doing a little bit of crafting, not much in between episodes, but I did craft the EV Advanced Mixer. We'll go ahead and throw this down. Yeah, that's still running. I probably should wait till that turns off so I don't waste the titanium. Just cooking up a bunch of titanium. Now the reason I got the advanced mixer is because I want to create a new alloy, and that is white metal. So white metal is 15 tin, 1 copper, 2 antimony, and 2 platinum. I think I actually have all the dust right here. Yeah. And the reason for this is because it is used in crafting a electric wire cutter. So all of them have this white metal. And yeah, it's gated behind the EV mixer. If you look at that, you do need EV. Yeah, I should just in case. I just don't want to waste. I don't think I have 4 batteries. I made a 4th Lapatron, but I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have it fighting over EV amps, but we'll just go ahead and wait for that. All right, so there is the white metal, and then this just can be, I think, thrown in a furnace. It doesn't even need to be blast furnace or anything. All right, so I just kind of wanted to show that how to get the white metal dust. Now, is there anything else? Fine electron wire? No. I think I'm going to do vibrant alloy as the metal that I use for this. I think, I mean, it's not difficult to get vibrant alloy. I figured why not just go ahead and do this. I will have to make a wire cutter. The thing is lithium. I kind of want to do the lithium battery. I need lithium. And I'm a little short on lithium. I could get 2 lithium from that, actually. So, but I think I have scheelite or something, don't I? I don't remember. Yeah, scheelite. I think... Doesn't that... Oh, it's manganese. That's what I was... Calcium. Alright, just kidding. Maybe it's tungstate. I don't remember. Is it tungstate that maybe does it? Silver? Yeah. The crushed. Alright, yeah, so if you pulverize the centrifuge, you have a chance at lithium. It's only a 10% chance though. Anyway, let me go ahead and get the rest of the ingredients for this wire cutter. I wanted to craft it because this one's almost done here. So I figured get it going before I actually lose it. Alright, I think I have pretty much everything that I need. One thing I also need that I didn't realize is an upgraded extruder. So I just went ahead and got that. It's so much easier now that I have these nanoprocessors. Like a lot of these EV machines are just they don't feel that bad anymore. Alright, so we got the extruder, we got the wire cutter. I need the white metal. Alright. So I think I'm actually going to... Once again, I don't have much room here. I'm so bad at like setting up the base for expansion later. So I think I'll just throw this Let's throw that right there for now. I also need that. I think we're good. It's not too bad. And I think that is everything I need. Yeah, I'll just do the vibrant alloy there. I got the battery all finished. All right, there we go. Where are you? There you are. Those, that, vibrant. Oh, shoot. Do I need... Oh, I just used the vibrant to craft my wire cutter. Dang it, I was thinking I had enough. So I need 2 more. Yeah. I'm assuming you need the same... Yeah, you need the same wire cutter as thing you're using. Let me craft up some vibrant alloy really quick. All right, so we got everything, and it does appear. Like, let's just double check. I don't. Oh, look at that! I may be able to actually. Is that gonna work? Yeah, it works. I can use my old wire cutters, but there's really no point. I crafted those. Might as well just use them. Okay, so it didn't actually use... That felt bugged. That felt really buggy. It didn't even use the fine electrum wire. So it didn't use the wire cutters and it didn't use the fine electrum wire. That was a bit weird. Oh well. I mean, is there any... Can I just smelt this down? Because I don't really need this anymore, do I? Yeah. Oh well. Because I was figuring I was just going to replace that. It does hold quite a lot of power. Actually, let me just throw it in the battery buffer. That might go faster. Anyway, I guess we'll just... I'll throw those, I don't know, in here or something. I don't think I can... No, I don't think you can, like, smelt those down or anything. Anyway, just wanted to show that. Anyway, moving on here. Couple things. I need to get all my tungsten cooked up. Another thing I need to start looking at, I haven't quite gotten here, is this indium, which is a big old pain. Needs a lot of aluminum, galena, and sphalerite. Now, I did find that one vein, I think it was arsenic, that had sphalerite in it as well. And that was on the Mars, so maybe I should go... yeah, maybe I should go set the vein there. Oh, it was antimony. It wasn't sphalerite. There's sulfur veins on Mars. I do remember seeing that, though. Let's see. So this one, yeah, sphalerite is in it, but it is just sporadic. Is there any good source of sphalerite? Deep dark or a sulfur vein, it looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go set up the thing. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of sulfur that I don't really need, but I do need the sulfur to get a decent supply of this, because I go through this quite a lot. So 9 sphalerite gets like 1 indium. So that is something. I know. Yeah, a lot of people use UU matter to replicate indium, but it does use 114, so it's not even in that regard. It's not that cheap. Let me figure out what I want to do for the rest of this episode. Just trying to figure out where I want to progress. All right, I think I have decided what I want to do here, and think I'm gonna go for the distillation tower next. Now, I've been wanting to get this for quite a while, especially now that I have upgraded all my oil to producing cetane boosted diesel. I think it's a good time to invest in the distillation tower. If we look at the recipe, it's actually not too bad now. It's much easier. Before it was kind of rough, but now that I can do the nano circuits, it's actually not that bad anymore. So I think I have, I think I have most of the stuff. Yeah, I do. So let's just go ahead and craft that. And I think there's actually a quest for it. Probably under multi-blocks. If I can find it. Let's crack in. No, here we go. So distillation tower. Yeah, for hatches you can choose your own tier. 1 MV does most of the useful recipes. 2 MV energy or 1 MV HV energy has will cover almost all the rest. So I'll probably do HV energy hatch. I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do here. But I have quite a bit of crafting up to do here. I do have quite a bit of stainless now that it's actually really easy to make. It takes 15 seconds in the blast furnace now, so it's actually like pretty easy. But the stainless, what are they, casings or something? Stainless, which one is it? Yeah, clean stainless steel machine casing. So it's the usual 6 plates and then the frame. So what is that? It's 8 each, isn't it? Yeah, these are 2 ingots, so it's 8 ingots each. Although now that I'm thinking about it, this quest wants 40 of those, and if they're 8 each, that's 320 ingots, which I don't have yet. So definitely got a lot of cooking up to do. I was thinking about maybe putting it right here. Although, I mean, it doesn't need to go right here, but I feel like it kind of like... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I could put some HV machines over there. Like upgrade this. These to HV maybe. Although the HV batteries are over here, so it'd probably be better to have HV machines. I don't know. I gotta figure out where I want to put this. I do like the distillery multi-block though. I think it looks cool, so I like having it kind of where I can see it. Now the question is, if I expand my clean room, I think I'm going to be moving the clean room completely. Somewhere where I can expand it a bit better. One question with the clean room though, that I don't know the answer to. What happens if this gets wet? If I have it outside, like in the rain, what happens if this gets wet? Will it explode? I have no idea. I know the other things will. Not the... I don't think the hulls will, but the energy hatch will. Definitely that will explode. I don't know. I'll probably test that in my test world. Why isn't that going? Is it? Not getting power? Am I draining power from somewhere? Oh, it's already centrifuged. What am I talking about? It goes in there. I put in the wrong thing. Anyway, just kind of getting as much stuff as I can, because as long as this isn't full, I'm not wasting power from my nuclear reactor. Anyway, let me get the stuff crafted up instead of just talking and doing absolutely nothing here. Let me get all the stuff crafted up for this, and we will be back. Alright, so as I was kind of crafting everything up, I noticed my turbine had turned off, and I couldn't figure it out because this was burning steam. I had plenty of steam, and I noticed I had light fuel in my input hatch. And it must have happened with the storage bus. This must have hit 0 at some point, and as soon as it hit 0, the AE system put steam in it, or light fuel in it, and then that got pumped into there, and then shut off my turbine. So I'm gonna put that filter there, and hopefully that will stop that. So I guess we'll just break that and put it back. Oh, output hatch. Input hatch, MV. That's the one I wanted. There we go. It filled up before I could even do that. Oh well. Hopefully that will not have that happen again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I was just really confused why that had turned off. I pulled out the thing, I hit it a few times, and it still wasn't working. And that was causing this to drop quite a bit. Alright, but we got that set again. I'm just waiting on stainless steel to craft up, and we're almost there. Okay, I think I have everything set up. I also want to get some more super tanks. So I have everything. I have pretty much everything on here is auto crafting now. Except for rotors and stuff. A couple things I can't, and like large plastic pipes, but most of that stuff is on auto crafting. Why? That was weird. Why did it only put one of those in? I wonder if it did something with those rubber rings because of the other circuits. Do they have like a... No, it doesn't have any other assembler recipe. That's weird. I don't know why it did that. Oh well, happens. Alright, so there, that should be that, and then these I don't... I'm so worried like one of these other circuits will do something with these plates. Yes, because that 8 will turn these into casings, so you gotta be really careful with that. Alright, now I think that is everything. Yep, there's my super tanks. I'm going to borrow the one from downstairs, or not borrow, just take it, because I'm not actually using it now. Guess we'll... That won't work. I guess we'll just have to do it this way. And I'll leave that there. Now I'll probably need it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So let's go ahead and... Oh, we're up to 546 now. Oof, that's a lot. So there is the 40 stainless steel casings, and that should be the quest. That's... I feel like... That was weird, right? Alright, I may have to complete that. I don't know. I do everything for it. It did say I just did it, but oh well. I'll figure that out later. So I'm going to put it right here, I think. This needs to move, really. But I don't know. I like having this kind of near. I really don't need it close by, but all right. Yeah, we'll put it there. Where do I want the outputs? That is the question. Do I want them on this side? I usually do outputs on the other side. Didn't I have a... I think I had an input hatch made, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, that's input bus. Right, I needed the obsidian glass. That's what I was waiting for. Where are you stuck? Right, it needs polyethylene, doesn't it? And that one I don't keep full because I do use other stuff in it. The same as this. Yeah, just one. Turn that off so it doesn't. There we go. So input hatch needs to go in the middle. Ooh, that's an issue. Think about that in a second. We'll do maybe... We do that facing that way. We'll do this way. I may need to rearrange kind of some of this stuff. I'm just kind of putting this down to get it built. All right, so then we'll have the... Let's see. I have the outputs on this side. And then the rest should just be this. And hopefully these, they won't, mobs won't be able to spawn on that. Oops. Failed at parkour. That... Does it need a top to that, or can that be the top? Don't remember. Let me run upstairs really quick to make sure I put the top on. I think I did. Yeah, I put the middle. I couldn't remember if I put the middle block in. All right, so I think that should be fine. The 4 outputs is all I need for the moment. And it should be, is it? Yeah, okay, so it did form. I couldn't remember if this could be the top layer or not. All right, and then I'm actually going to have super tanks all on the side. I mean, I don't love how that looks, to be honest. I feel like it kind of ruins the look of the multi-block. But anyway, I need to get... I'm going to have this hooked up. And this is going to take me a second. Let me figure out how I want to kind of like power this and how I want to get the ME cables here. I decided I wanted to put it over here because I have access to ME cables and I can replace some of these with dents and then run them up. But let me figure out kind of how I want to get the oil into this. All right, so I'm kind of just doing this a little bit temporary here. I'm just running a cable over, but I don't want this cable here forever because that is my computer room, so I don't want this connected, but it was just kind of the closest. And we're just gonna throw a fluid storage bus on that. I guess I should set this filter. Should just get in the habit of always doing that, I think. All right, so that's the filter with oil. I wish that also the tooltip said what fluid that is. All right, so that should, yep, there we go. So that should be in my A system. I had decided to, instead of doing the HV, I just decided to go with an MV for now. I don't need HV until I decide to start with, oh my goodness, what am I trying to say? Until I start with heavy oil. So I think just doing that for now, I think I only need the 2. This isn't ideal as well. I may kind of rearrange this a little bit in between episodes as well. I'm having a hard time remembering that's my wire cutter now. Ooh. Is that not... Alright, so that may be an issue. It doesn't look like I can do... I can cut wires with it, but it doesn't look like I can attach wires with it. Okay, so that... Oops. That kind of defeats the purpose of that, doesn't it? If I can't... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to let me do that. Alright. I'm pretty sure that is kind of like... I feel like that's probably a bug. That doesn't work. Since that should be the replacement for it. Yeah. Oh well, I can throw this in my AE system and it'll use it for crafting. Now, I just did the 2x because there's 2 batteries in here, so this is never going to have more than 2 amps. But I do need to get oil into that. So I need a export. A lot of tin cables again. I also need to hook this up for auto crafting. Or tin wires is what I was looking for. Yep, there. So I'll have the fluid storage bus, and then I think their set per level is always going to be the same. Oh, I moved the outputs to the back. I just like that better. Oh, I only need the 1. What is it? On. Oh, right, because I took that out. Took it out manually, so it never finished. Yeah, I could probably have the wire cutters in the... And those were quite expensive, just with materials. So that's a bit of a pain. Oh well. The and I also just don't have enough interface slots on this as well to yeah, this interface is full. So I probably will add another interface on top. All right, but there is that, and I just realized I don't have a... Didn't have a filter for that. All right. So the last problem here is getting the cable to here. Let me... Guess we'll do dense cable there, and then run the other cable up top. And like I said, I'm probably gonna kind of take some time to kind of fix this a little bit. I don't actually... There we go. Set? Yeah. All right, so fluid up, export bus to there. And that should connect it. Yep, we're good. And then, in theory, this should work. Yep, there is oil going in there. Perfect. I'm just gonna empty that out. And in theory, if I turn this on, it should start producing oil. And now I have drained the other distilleries. So they are no longer, my original ones should no longer be, yeah, they're off. So what I'm gonna do is steal these fluid import buses because I no longer need these over here. And I actually no longer need this one, but I don't think there's a fluid storage bus on it. No, I haven't hooked that one up yet, but I will hook it up to this one, I think. All right, so that is running. Let's see what kind of power it's pulling. 96 EU per tick. That's like almost nothing. And in theory, these should be filling up. Yeah, there we go. So I'm getting sulfuric gas, naphtha for my ethylene, then the light fuel and heavy fuel. Now I need to get these connected because right now I'm not producing any fuel, so I'm going to run out. I had tons of diesel, but want to get that hooked up. Where are we? Over here. Yep, we're good. And I think I moved some channels around, but I have 8 channels left over here that I can use. All right. So I think they should be, yep. But this is not running. I'm a little worried if, yeah, that may be pulling. Is it not getting power? Is my, yeah. No, it looks like it's getting power. Oh, it's 12. 12 buckets. What am I talking about? I was thinking it was 8, but it's 8 for sulfuric heavy fuel. So that should turn on. Yep, there it goes. All right, so there we go. I have my distillery running, and I'm not even really, it's not even using any more power than I was before, because I had 3 distilleries running, and these were each using 3 amps at 30 U per tick. So I'm basically only, for the whole distillation tower, I'm only using about 6 more. The only thing is I am probably burning through a lot more oil. I think it's doing 50, or is it doing, I don't know. Is it doing I don't know if it's doing like 100, or is it doing 50 millibuckets each? Looks like it's doing 100, or is it? I don't know, I can't tell. But anyway, there is a distillation tower, so that really kind of helps sort out my power gen here. So that feels pretty good. I would like to... The only thing is, I'm like, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, do I even need super tanks on the back of this? Because this is going to convert all of it. Like this is, I don't think this is ever going to back up. Like these will. But like, I don't think this will ever... I'll ever use those, because it's going to immediately convert it to light and heavy fuel, and then this is being turned into the heavy fuel over there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to kind of just look around and kind of figure out how I want to handle this. It feels pretty good so far, but it's not like 100% yet. But yeah, feeling pretty good about getting that built. Now the other thing, I am kind of stockpiling titanium here. We're not quite there yet, but I'm just kind of getting titanium going to eventually upgrade these machines. But I'm just kind of slowly doing that. Ooh, I need to get these going. So I'll just kind of throw that in there and let these cook up. And then the other thing I kind of want to start doing is there's other multi-blocks, and I think like the large chemical reactor, I want the extruder one for sure. That is definitely one I want. This industrial extrusion machine, but I'm gonna need to get the alloy smelter before I do that, because I need some of the alloys that are used in the crafting of the extrusion. Like this Iconel, I need to do the alloy smelter. So I think next episode I'll probably craft up the alloy smelter and we'll take a look at that. Because I would like to get the extrusion multi-block. That way I can have multiple shapes in one machine. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.